Pomodoro technique is reducing your productivity. If you think that Pomodoro technique is going to somehow magically increase the amount how productive you are or how efficiently you can do your work, that is not true at all. Pomodoro technique, in case you're not aware of it, means that you basically do your work, be productive for almost 20 to 25 minutes, and within that time period you're just working. You don't do anything else, you're not distracted by anything else, nobody's gonna call you, your room's gonna be locked, your phone's gonna be upside down and all of that good stuff. But after those 20 minutes you are supposed to take a break, and that is supposedly going to increase how much work you can do. That is going to increase your productivity, taking break. Even though that is true, taking breaks will increase your productivity, but it is by how much. So studies show that the most productive workers in maybe in companies or something, they do their work, whatever they're assigned with, for 52 minutes. Within those 52 minutes they're only working, they're not distracted by anything else at all. And after those 52 minutes they take a break of about 17 minutes. Now in those 17 minutes they're not going through their phone and anything like that, but they are taking a break. That means they're maybe going out on a walk, or maybe they're catching a snack or something, maybe talking to a friend, anything like that. That is a good break. That is a productive break. That would be an ideal situation. That is, if you are working for an hour and then you take a break of maybe 15 to 20 minutes, that would be more ideal. But in Pomodoro technique, what you are required to do is that you're going to work for just about 25 minutes and then you're supposed to take a break. What most people do wrong is that they take breaks of about 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe even 20 minutes to half an hour after doing just 25 minutes of work. Studies show that you can do much more work, you can concentrate for much more longer if you don't go by the numbers. Going by the numbers is counterproductive. You don't want to do that. 25 minutes is for the ideal person. That is not for you. That is just a generic term. Pomodoro technique is not even connected to being productive. It is just a cooking method. So what you want to do, you want to work for as long as you can without being distracted, for as long as you can. Maybe let's take studying for example. Maybe you want to study for maths. You study for maths for as long as you can. Before you cannot solve a single question, you cannot get anything in your head. That is the point where you start getting distracted, and that is when you need a break. Actually, time yourself, see how long you can work without taking a break, and only after that take a break for 15 minutes and then get back to work. If you can get back to work within 15 minutes, great. If you don't, increase your break by 5 minutes. Take a 10-minute break. Take a 20-minute break and then go about your work. If you can now do your work, then that's great. That's the break you want. So what the problem with the Pomodoro technique is, it's too generalized. Most people cannot resonate with it because it's made for factory workers and stuff. So what you want to do for yourself is that see what time works best for you. If 25 minutes is the ideal time for you, go 25 minutes, go crazy. But for most people, what I've seen, what I have experienced myself, is that 25 minutes is too short. It takes me 25 minutes to start focusing on the work that I'm doing. So obviously 25 minutes is a very bad time for me. So what I do is I usually go about 90 minutes. So I do 90 minutes of deep work and then I take a break of about 15 to 25 minutes, somewhere between that. That works best for me. You don't want to copy that because that might not work best for you. What I would suggest you is that try it and work your way up to that. So if your initial time is about, say, an hour, and it's going to be around something like that, maybe it's 30 minutes, but it's most probably going to be an hour. Work for an hour and then work a little past that. Maybe work for an hour and 10 minutes and then take a break for about 15 to 20 minutes, and don't go on about your phone. Maybe take a walk, exercise, talk to someone, go out, socialize, call someone out, but don't get on your phone for free dopamine. That is not ideal. That is not going to increase your productivity. It's instead going to decrease how focused you are on the task. So what I would suggest you do is that do your work for as long as you can, just like I told you, and then take a break in about so what I suggest you do is that you take your entire time of what you can be productive, say is that is like 60 minutes. Take 30% of that. What 30% of 60 is? 18 minutes. If you can work your way up to an hour and 18 minutes instead of just an hour, that is good. It's going to be tough, it's going to be uncomfortable, but that's how you build up your focus, that's how you build up your attention span. So it's going to be hard, but at first just do that. Just do 30% more, 30% more, 30% more, and then keep adding on that. You can even increase your breaks for that. So say instead of your ideal attention span is about 60 minutes, you can do deep work within 60 minutes. Do 60 minutes and then add 30% more, that is 18 minutes more. So you do 60, an hour and 18 minutes basically. You do that, and then you take your break, which is about 15 to 20 minutes ideally, but because you did a little more work, you can maybe do 5 minutes more. You do 5 minutes more, and then you go on about another cycle of your deep work. What is good about this technique is that your brain doesn't fog, and your brain doesn't go around in different places looking for free dopamine. When you're focused for that long, you're going to retain that focus. And when your focus start to meddle a little bit, you can obviously if you're like really serious about what you're doing, you can just stop that. If your goal is to just increase that slowly, you can obviously just, like I told you, 30% more time, and that will be more beneficial to you than just simply doing 25 minutes of work and then 15 to 20 minutes of break. That is pointless in my opinion, and nobody should be doing that. So to summarize everything, instead of doing the traditional Pomodoro, that is 25 minutes of work and then 15 to 20 minutes of break, what I would suggest you do is that you do longer periods of break. That is going to be based on you, whatever feels comfortable. It can be 60 minutes, it can be 90 minutes, it can be more than 90, it can be 120 minutes. Whatever feels comfortable, do that. Work for that long, and as long as your attention is focused, as long as you're focused on the task that you're doing, as long as you're not meddling into something else, do that. And as soon as you start to lose focus, as soon as you feel like your attention is not retained on the task that you're doing, take a break. That is the point where you need a break. In the break, what you ideally should be doing is that get away from your work desk. If you're working on a desk, get away from it. Maybe go on the bed, lie down for a while, maybe go out, take a walk, maybe work out, do a couple of push-ups, whatever feels comfortable, whatever feels right for you, do that. And maybe you can get yourself a little snack. Whatever feels comfortable, do that. And after that, you can get on another cycle of deep work. What is beneficial in that is that you're not breaking your focus every 25 minutes. Your mind is not fogging. Your mind is not telling you that this is boring after every minute, because you are focused in that. So when you're focused in something for that long, you're going to retain that. So that is my experience in the Pomodoro technique that I have felt is far more useful than the traditional Pomodoro technique that is not even made for productivity. So anyways, that have been me. My name is Akshat Sharma. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.